Welcome to Piers 15. This is the heart of the South Street Seaport. Right across from Brooklyn Heights. You can see Brooklyn Heights there in the distance. But what a beautiful area this is. The South Street Seaport has really come a long way over the last 50 years. They really changed the whole neighborhood. They were really eyeing to make it very different, and they have, thanks to a lot of work and a lot of effort. Look at this, how beautiful this is. They even have some old ships here, just so that people, when they come to visit, can have something to see. And a lot of tourists come here. They just love it here. The old buildings just add to the great vibe of the South Street Seaport. You can see here, even in the distance, some of the great old-fashioned buildings. And then right next to an old-fashioned building is a completely modern building that they are just putting up. And you can see it here, completely modern. And they're doing a lot of that around here. Completely modern. They're doing a lot of that around here. Look at that beautiful building. But that is the South Street Seaport, and that is going to encourage people to live in this neighborhood. And over the last 40 years, it went from being a neighborhood of people in finance to being a neighborhood of condos and business. Where we are is right next to Pier 15, but it allows us to get a closer look of this old sailing ship that's here just for tourists, so that tourists can take a look at it and actually be on the ship and enjoy what the ship is like. Again, this is the South Street Seaport, and so many people just enjoy being here. There are so many interesting things to see here, from old ships to old stores. Just amazing seeing everything. Here you can see a place where they have Pier 15 right next to the old ship, and it's where people are able to take cruises around the city, harbor cruises. Here's a chance to see another part of the ship, the old ship that we saw from another angle, the waiver tree. Isn't this amazing seeing this? And this is all in the South Street Seaport. These are part of the long-term tourist attractions near Pier 15 and near Pier 16. You can see here Pier 16 and another older ship that's here. Again, purely tourist attractions. People buy tickets to go on the ships, and it's a way of the area financing itself and allowing people to be the tourists in the area. Another view of Ambrose, the lightship. Again, this is a ship that you have to pay to get admission on, and it's a beautiful ship, very well maintained, and they maintain it really well because it's part of tourism, and the people that are here know that tourists are going to pay money to go on Ambrose, in order to see what it's like, but part of what will help market a ship like this is if you keep it in really good shape. There are many tourists that come here just to see this Pier 16 and Pier 17. And here's another view of Ambrose, just looking at it from east to west as it sits in the dock. Just beautiful. And you can see how they have all these new buildings around here too. And we're looking in the direction of the South Street Seaport. That's like a major tourist attraction here in New York. And then you can see the ship, the Waver Tree. That's the ship that we saw earlier from a few other directions. Isn't that beautiful to see? That brings so many people to the South Street Seaport area just to see some of the old ships. Now, because people forget, before they had coal power for ships and before they had oil on ships, it was based on sails. And so that was very, very important. And that's why there were so many docks all around Manhattan, because it was important for the ships to sail directly to where they wanted to go. And we'll take a look at the Ambrose, the ship called the Ambrose again. And this is all part of the South Street Seaport area.